up, team? My name's Delina. I'm a mom of 4, strength and conditioning coach, and I'm here to help coach you through this entire workout. Today's focus is full body. We're gonna be lifting those weights. Take all the guesswork out. I got you covered. This is fully follow along, fully instructional. So whether you're a beginner in the gym or you're advanced and you just wanna get a quick workout in, this is a great workout for you. All right, team, we're gonna start with a dynamic warm-up. So go ahead and bring your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Toes are slightly pointed out. You're gonna come down into a deep squat. Use your elbows to push your knees out. You're gonna come up at the top on your toes and repeat. Breathing through. Good, keep it going. Great work, let's get 2 more. All right, 1 more right here. All right, go ahead and kick forward, tapping your toes with the opposite hand, walking up, turn it around and walk it back. Breathing through. Good, keep it going. Great work, team. Good, go ahead and bring your feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna bring 1 foot, step directly back. Plant that back knee on the ground. Sit forward into that stretch. Opening up the hip flexor so you should feel a nice pull. And bring it back. Straighten that front leg. Bring it back up. Let's do that a couple more times. Breathing through. And go ahead and switch sides. Plant that back knee on the ground. Sit into that stretch until you feel a nice pull in the hip flexor. Bring it back, straighten that front leg. Forward. Keep it going. Let's do a couple more. And go ahead and come back up at the top. Great work. And let's warm up the upper body. Arm circles back and forward. I like to also grab maybe a 5-pound weight. 5-pound, 2.5-pound dumbbell and bring it forward. Slowly, about 4 reps on each side. Other side, breathing through. Great work, team. And back. Other side. I like to also warm up the wrists. So right here, just a little bit. And go ahead and bring your arms out, keeping those elbows bent. Good. All right, team. So we have a total of 8 exercises. I have them separated out in supersets. So a superset is basically 1 exercise followed by another exercise. So the first 2 exercises are dumbbell B stance RDLs and overhead tricep extensions. So we're gonna do a total of 4 rounds or 4 sets of each exercise, but it's really 4 rounds of the superset, so like a circuit. Now this is single leg RDL. You're gonna have the dumbbell in the opposite hand, slight bend in the knee, hinge at the hip, so you're gonna bend at the hip, bring it down. Once you feel a pull in the back of your leg, you're gonna bring it back up, but you're gonna push through your heel. Eyes are level to the ground. We're gonna do a total of 4 to 6 reps on each side. Usually when you have a lighter weight in your hand, you go higher in reps. So I'm gonna do 6. Breathing through, and switch legs. 6 on the other side. Slow it down. Push through the heels. Remember to bend in the hips. And you're gonna go ahead and put that weight down. And you're gonna go right into your overhead tricep extension. We're grabbing a little bit of a lighter weight. My lighter weight is 20-pound dumbbell, just one dumbbell. Grab your lighter weight. You're gonna hold the top of the dumbbell with both hands. You're gonna make a diamond shape with your hands at the top. Holding the top of that dumbbell, bring your elbows in, bring it down, and press up. Fully extended at the top. Once again, let's do 6 reps. Breathing as you push the weight up, breathing out. Good, go ahead and put that weight down. And we're gonna go back in to the single leg RDL. So I'm gonna go a little bit heavier in weight. I'm gonna go 35. And I'm gonna continue to do the 6 reps because I still have a little bit of a lighter weight. So go ahead and do 6 reps on each leg. Breathing through. You're gonna breathe out at the top. And other side, take your time, slow and controlled. Push your bottom back, bend at the hips. You shouldn't feel this in your lower back. Good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put that weight down and go back in to my overhead tricep extensions. I'm gonna go 30, so I'm gonna jump up 10 pounds. Elbows in close. Press it all the way up. Full extension at the top. 6 reps. Breathing out at the top. Good, go ahead and put that weight down. And we'll go ahead and take a little bit of a rest. Whew, great work, team. And we're gonna jump right into those 2 exercises for another 2 sets. This time I'm gonna grab a heavier weight, so 4 reps each leg. Slower movements. The heavier you go in weight, you wanna slow it down. Now I'm going on the other side. Breathing out at the top. Good. Go ahead and put that weight down. And going into tricep overhead extensions this time. I'm gonna go 35. So I'm going up, progressively going up in weight. 35-pound weight. And working. Bring those elbows in close. Remember, the heavier you go, the slower the tempo. Breathing through is important, so you're gonna hear me breathing through, and I'm doing just 4 reps of that exercise. Whew. All right, back into single leg RDL. I'm gonna do 50-pound dumbbell. Slow and controlled. 4 reps on each side. And other side. Be very careful with this weight. Good. That's my last set. That's our last set on that exercise. Now we're gonna do our last set of the tricep overhead extension. I'm gonna go a little higher in weight and taking my time, elbows close in. Be sure to have the proper form and posture. You don't want to train out of ego. I'm only doing 4 reps. You want to get the most out of your exercise. So you never want to overdo it with the weight. You want a challenging weight, but not too heavy. You don't want to go at your max. Rest for a little bit, but we're going into our next set of exercises, which is barbell bicep curls and dumbbell squats. Great work, team. Whew. All right, barbell bicep curls. Once again, we're starting with a lighter weight. This bar is 45 pounds. So I'm gonna start with this bar. Neutral grip, so right where the pattern and the grooves start, that's where my pinkies are gonna line up. Bring it up, stay isolated, and curl. Bring it down nice and slow. This can be 6 reps if you're going lighter, 4 reps if you're going a little bit heavier. But this should be your warm-up set. Breathing through. That's 6. All right, next exercise, dumbbell squats. I'm gonna start lighter. So I'm gonna do 20 pounds. Bring the weights up to my shoulders. You can do this, so you can do it this way where you bring the weights up to your shoulders, or you can hold just a single dumbbell and go a little heavier in the center, like a goblet squat. Bring your feet out a little wider than shoulder width apart. Sit those hips back. Come right back up at the top. Pushing through your heels to really hit those glutes. So I'm gonna start this way, just as my warm-up set. So I'm gonna do 6. Breathing through. Try not to push those hips forward. You wanna just stay nice and tall. Good, and put those weights down. And we're gonna go back in to the bicep curls. Take your time, getting that weight up. Even when the weight is a little lighter, you just don't wanna rush through lifting weights. Slight bend in your knees, looking straight ahead. I'm gonna keep this at my second warm-up set. Bring it down nice and slow. All right, team, going back into dumbbell squats. This time I'm gonna use both weights. Bringing those weights to my shoulders, pushing my hips back, pushing my knees out as I come down into the squat, and pushing up through my heels. Breathing out at the top. I'm gonna do 6. Breathing through. Slow and controlled. All right, let's go ahead and take a rest. Whew. So during my rest, I'm gonna increase this weight. 10 pounds on each side. When you're adding weight to the bar, be sure to lock it up. You don't want that weight moving. I'm gonna grab my other weight over here. So go ahead and prep for that next set of exercises. Same exercises. We got 2 more sets. All right, team. Barbell bicep curls. Go ahead and work. Yeah, really pushing it up, but it's okay. I feel good going heavy. I'm gonna do 1 more rep, so I'm only going 3. And you can go ahead and go 4 to 6 reps. 4 reps if you're going heavier. 6 reps if you're staying lighter or staying in your warm-up weight. Next exercise, dumbbell squats. So I'm gonna go heavy, but I'm only gonna use 1 dumbbell. I'm gonna use 40-pound dumbbell. So I'm doubling the weight. And I'm only gonna do 4 reps. Be sure to push those knees out, sit your hips back. That's 4. Put that weight down. I'm gonna stick with this weight for the last set. So I'll probably only do 2 or 3 reps with this. Whew. 1 more. We're gonna go back into that dumbbell squat. This is the last set, so I'm gonna go 50 pounds, but only 1 weight. I'm only using 1 weight. Whew. 4 reps, pushing through my heels. My exercises are very slow and controlled. That's it right there. Next set of exercises. We got barbell bent over rows for our back and dumbbell reverse chest press. So if you're in the gym, you're setting up for those 2 exercises. So whatever section you're in, you're bringing over whatever you're needing for those 2 exercises. You're gonna need a barbell and a couple of plates, depending on how heavy you can go in your barbell row. So 4 to 6 reps. We're working. Take your time and put that weight down. Next exercise, reverse grip chest press. On a bench, I'm gonna grab 30 pounds. That's a moderate weight for me. I'm gonna use that for the first set and then go up 5 pounds each set. All right, team, we're working. This is just more comfortable for me to keep my back flat. You wanna bring the weights down right above chest level and right back up. Breathing out as you push the weights up. I'm gonna do a total of 6. Good. And those weights down. Going back to rows. I know I said I was gonna keep this weight, but I'm really tempted to go a little higher. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the 10 off and I'm gonna add 25. Go ahead and adjust your weights if you need to. Get some water. Rest for a little bit. So this is gonna be our second set of barbell rows. Now with this weight, I'm going less reps. All right, team, let's go ahead. Whew. So I'll probably only do 3 to 4 reps. Remember, line up your thumbs right where the pattern starts, and that's where your grip is gonna be. Feet are shoulder width apart. Definitely heavier for me. Keep that chest up, bend at the hips, and row. All right, got 4 in. Whew. And back into reverse grip chest press. I'm gonna go 35s, because I started with 30. Going up in weight, 35s. Whew. All right, let's work. Slow and controlled. Deep breath in as you bring it down and out as you push the weight up. I'm only going 4 reps. Good. Go ahead and put that weight down. Whew. That's 2 rounds of each exercise. Take a little water break. Right back into it. Whew. This is not easy today. Line up those thumbs so your grip is lined up. Get your mind ready. Get your mind right. Bend at the hips, slight bend in the knees. Row. Oh my goodness. 4 reps. If you're going heavy, 4 reps. Going a little lighter, 6 reps. All right, that's round 3. This is round 3 of the chest press. So I'm gonna stick with 35, and my last weight for the last set will be 40. Let's go, team. So I don't want to get all my energy out with this 3rd set. So I'm gonna save it for that last. It's 35-pound. Let's go. Breathing through. Weights are coming down to your sides, right above your chest. Good. All right, we got our last set of each. Let's make this a good set. All right, team. Whoo. Let's go. Woo. Feet are shoulder width apart. Slight bend in the knees. Hinge at the hips. That's 4. Oh my gosh. Not easy. But for some reason, it feels amazing. All right, last set right here. I'm going 40 pounds. Whew. 40 pounds. Reverse grip, bench press. Let's go. And work. If you're unsure about the weight, think it might be too heavy, make sure you have a spotter. And let's go ahead and get a water break. Good job. Great work. The last two exercises is barbell shoulder press. Whew. And bear hold knee taps. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up my weights for the barbell shoulder press. Go ahead and set your stuff up. Bear hold knee tap, you're not gonna need any equipment, it's just your body weight. So you can make sure you have a spot, like a yoga mat or something you can use for that exercise. I like to use a squat rack, but depending on where you're at for shoulder press with the barbell, depending on where you're at, just use what's convenient for you. You're gonna bring that weight right where your shoulders are and press. Bring it back down, shoulder level, and press right in front of you. I'm doing 6. Just to get a warm-up set in and put it down. Woo. Next exercise is a bear hold knee tap. So you're gonna bring yourself into a high plank position. High plank position, you're gonna tuck those knees in at a 90-degree angle and keep your knees elevated off the ground. Eyes are level to the ground. Go ahead and breathe out, tucking your core. And you're gonna tap your knees, alternating, tapping your knees with the opposite hand for a total of 10. Right there. Whew. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add some weight to my bar. Set up for the next set. So I'm going a little heavier. Go ahead and set up for your next set. All right, going into the next set, I'm gonna go ahead and go behind here so you can see. Lining up my thumbs. That's where my grip is. So I straighten out my thumbs where the pattern starts. That's how I line up my hands. All right, picking up the weight. And I might use my lower body as assistance to get this weight up. And I'm gonna kind of bring my neck out in front. Bring it back down. Sometimes you can put one foot behind to just help your back. All right, I'm gonna bring it back if I can. Okay. Next time I'm gonna turn the other way. Okay. Now into that bear hold knee tap. Total of 10 reps, tapping your knees with the opposite hand. Breathing through, tuck that core in. Stabilize. Great work. Whew. All right, go ahead and rest for a little bit. Whew. I'm gonna stick with this weight for my last 2 sets. Yes, 2 sets left. So that was 2 sets already, 2 sets left. Here's number 3. All right, let's go. I'm facing forward so I can see where I'm at and so I don't get stuck. All right, team, let's go. We're working. Set 3, barbell, shoulder press, and work. I'm probably only gonna do 3. Yep, 3 is just the magic number for me today. Whew. It's quality over quantity. You don't want to push out those reps and your form is messed up and you end up hurting yourself. You're better off compromising the reps and getting a good quality set in. All right, set 3, bear hold knee taps and working. Take your time, breathing out as you tap your knee, alternating each side. I kind of lost count, so I'm gonna call this 10. Ooh, I'm so messy, so messy. When it comes to lifting weights, it's a whole other story. All right, we got our last set. Make this a good one. Last round, and our workout's complete. Whew. Last set of shoulder press. Let's go, team. And work. Take your time. Woo. Hey, when it's a really good set, it's hard for me to talk through it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Really working these wrists. That's what I'm doing. All right, bear hold, knee taps. Let's go, team. Total of 10. And whew, your workout is officially complete. A great warm up and a great cool down is 5 minutes of a walk or on a bike or on a rower. Nothing intense, and you're good to go. All right, team, thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you for pushing through with me, and whew, I'll see you next time.